Okay, chromatography. Chromatography is an analytical technique wherein a sample mixture under test is separated into different components. Based on different components on difference in their affinity for stationary phase and mobile phase. Chromatography is an analytical technique wherein a sample mixture under the test is separated into different components based on different components on difference in their stationary phase and mobile phase. Different components based on difference in affinity for stationary phase and mobile phase. Or also we can define the chromatography. It is a technique for separation of mixture by passing it in solution or suspension in which components move at different rates. In Greek, chroma meaning color and graphen meaning writing. It is a technique for separation of mixture by passing it in a solution or suspension in which components uh, moves. Companies move at different rates in Greek, chroma meaning color, graphene meaning writing. Some of the most common definition of chromatography are: chromatography is a name given to the technique for the separation of mixture of solids brought about by the dynamic partition or destruction of dissolved materials between two immiscible phases, or one of which is moving uh, past the other. Okay, chromatography is the name given to the technique for the separation of mixture of solids brought about by the dynamic partition or destruction of dissolved materials between two initial phases, one of which is moving the fast, then the other. Or also we can define chromatography is the technique used to separate a mixture of solutes based on their differential partitioning between the two immiscible phases, one of which moves relative to the other. Strain has defined chromatography as an analytical techniques for resolution of solids in which separation is made by differential migration in the porous media, and the migration is called flow of solvent. According to Williams and Whaley, chromatography is a process which allows the resolution of mixture by affecting the separation of some or all their components in concentration zones on or in phase different from those in which are originally present, irrespective of the nature of force or forces causing the substance to move from one phase to another. According to Williams and Wiley, chromatography is the process which allows the resolution mixture by effective separation of some or all of their components in concentration zone on or in phase different from those in which are originally present, irrespective of the nature of the force or forces causing the substance to move from one phase to another. According to Michael Waite, it is the process in separating the substance by filtering the solution through the column. Okay, it is the process separating substance by filtering through the column, finely powder adsorbent, and then developing the column with the solvent. According to Cassidy, it is a separation process application to essentially molecular mixture in which the distribution of mixtures occurs between an essentially two-dimensional phase which are brought into contact in a different counter current manner. Okay, according to Cassidy, it is a separation process applicable to essentially molecular mixture in which the distribution of mixture occurs between us essentially two-dimensional phase, thin phase or bulk phase, which are brought into contact in differential countercurrent manner, that is stationary phase and the mobile phase. Stationary phase, the substance that keep attached over it or maintained in its bulk other chemicals by its affinity to it and it does not move with the passing fluid through it. For example, silica, glass, alumina. Mobile phase, it is generally a fluid that carries all substances with affinity for it. The mobile phase could be gas or liquid, example, benzene, ether, alcohol. Okay, classification of chromatography on the basis of interaction of solute to the stationary phase. It is classified adsorption chromatography, ion exchange chromatography, partition chromatography, and the size exclusion chromatography. On the basis of chromatography, bed shape, two-dimensional, three-dimensional, two-dimensional thin layer chromatography, paper chromatography, three-dimensional column chromatography. On the basis of physical state of mobile phase, liquid chromatography, gas chromatography, supercritical fluid chromatography.